Welcome to Wellness with the Gardeners. I'm Dre, my beautiful wife Lulu, and Zeta's first video.
Well, actually, hon, this is her second because we did the reveal when she got home. So this is her second video. But welcome, thank you for visiting us again. Today we're making a very simple yet delicious video.
It's a veggie burger.
Yes.
We normally make these burgers regularly, actually. Yes. Instead of making 10, 50 videos about each and every burger that is in the book, we're going to make this one easy burger here. And just to encourage you, if you have cookbooks laying around, get them out. Cook. You know, if you don't have cookbook, just get online and look for recipes.
That's right.
And because, you know, people say, well, I can't find recipes. Come on, use those cookbooks. And you don't have to use the same ingredient that the books say. You can use even a better ingredient.
Absolutely not. And this is what we do when it comes to these recipes. Yes, they give you suggestions as to what you should do, but what we've done about that is, actually, I'll leave that for my husband to tell you.
For example, okay, let's see, what page are we?
Well, this is the easy burger, right? But what my husband's going to be doing, he, instead of just using whatever beans that they've suggested, he went ahead and purchased pinto and black beans, and he's going to show you that. But the start of the video is going to be of me making some fries, because listen, you can't have a burger without fries. Well, at least I can't. I just love fries. But I'm not going to be making with white potatoes. What I have behind me here is sweet potatoes, and I'm going to bake them as opposed to frying them in that oil, although that is delicious as well. But I'm going to show you an alternative, a healthier alternative to make sweet potato fries and crispy. So my husband's going to be behind the camera and showing you how we do that.
All right. Take it from here, hon.
So, honey, right over here, as you can see, I've already started the process. I've already started the process of the sweet potatoes right here. I've already cut 3, and I just left a little bit of the potato. So I've already cut the potatoes to about this size, not too thin, not too thick. Again, because if you want it to be crispy, you don't want it to be too thin. If it's too thin, then it's gonna be a little bit burnt and dried up in the oven. So I've, nice size, not too thin, not too thick, as you can see. So I'm just gonna show you how I cut it. So here it is. I start out like this. You want to make sure you don't cut your fingers, okay? There it is. And I just go back, and if it's too big, too thick, I'm like, okay, I can cut that in half. And there it is. So in here, I've already added 1 tablespoon of cornstarch. It's easy. Whatever you want to do. If you have plastic bag, a plastic bag, you can put the potatoes in that bag with the cornstarch to shake it up. But what I've done, I'm simply using a little sifter along with a tablespoon here. I've already added 1 tablespoon. I'm going to add another tablespoon. And you know what? That is the secret to making a crispy fry baked, okay? And I just toss it real nice. I have my knife here. I'm just going to use the knife to kind of turn it just to make sure every potato is coated with this cornstarch. You don't want it to be too heavy on one potato only. So you want to make sure you coat every one of them.
And let me see the cornstarch that you're using, hon.
Oh, hon, only the best. Certified organic, GMO free.
Oh, sweet.
Absolutely.
Okay.
All right, so I've done that. Now I'm just gonna shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it. And I'm gonna sing a little song with it. I'm gonna shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it. All right, so this is what I do. Again, you don't want it to be all bulky, so much of the cornstarch. No, we do not want that. But this is gonna really help it to be crispy. All right, so from this, now what I'm gonna do, I have my half teaspoon here. I don't want it to be too spicy. So
What's that ingredient?
this is a paprika. All right.
Okay.
And I'm going to do a half a teaspoon. You know, I like a little spice. If you have chili, if you have cayenne pepper, you can add any of that. It's all about your preference. Again, I'm going to shake it because I want it to be even all over. All right. Now, I'm going to add a 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper as well because I like a little spice. Pepper? Ground black pepper.
Okay.
That's all it is, honey. I'm just gonna do a 1/4, and look, I'm just gonna sprinkle it like it's coming from the heavens. All right. Again, I'm gonna shake. It's all about getting it even. Now, I have sea salt. All right. And I'm gonna do, for this 3 potatoes, I'm gonna do also a half teaspoon because you do not want it to be salty. All right, you just want to sprinkle that all over. And what am I gonna do? I'm gonna shake. All right, I'm just gonna shake it. All right, and now I'm sure you've seen the video that I've done about preserving your organic garlic. And what I've done here is with that I'm going to do about a few teaspoons because you really want that flavor, because I like flavor. Again, if you don't have garlic in your oil, you could just use plain oil. You don't have to do what I'm doing, but this is what I like. I like garlic. I like olive oil, and that's what I'm doing. If you have, some people use ghee, you know, to coat the potatoes, but I'm using olive oil, and again, it has that nice garlic flavor, so it's gonna have that added flavor that I want.
It just makes you dizzy just watching you shaking. And
oh, does it? Mm-hmm. So yeah, I'm gonna, you know, add a few teaspoons until it is well coated. So I'm using about 2 tablespoons of oil for this amount of potatoes because it's 3 potatoes that I've cut up in these small pieces. Hun, just see how beautiful that looks. It's gorgeous.
wow.
So now I'm gonna just use my spoon just to make sure it's coated.
Actually, you're using a knife.
I'm using my knife, absolutely. Thank you.
My wife used one tool in the kitchen to do almost everything.
Yeah, my husband will use all 15 and 20, and I'm like, really? No, it doesn't take all of that. So, hun, come here. And it smells delicious, and it looks delicious. So what I do is I'm just gonna let it sit for a few minutes, and then I'm gonna put it in the oven for about 15 minutes, but I'm just gonna let it sit for 5 minutes.
Hello, folks. Well, this is my section of our dinner tonight. I'm making the burger.
Yes.
And like I said earlier, instead of having 20-50 videos of me making different type of bean burgers, we just have a recipe book, or we just go online and we just get recipes. So the one we're doing is easy bean burger. Easy bean burger, and the recipe calls for 1.5 cup cooked beans. Actually, we're doubling the recipe tonight because we do have family visiting with us. All right, so this actually says it makes for 4. We're making it for 8. So we use organic pinto beans and black beans. And they are in non-BPA lining cans. All right, so that's already in here. I've already the recipe calls for you to crush the beans, which I've already done so.
Yeah, it smells delicious too.
With a masher right here. Mm-hmm. So I put the beans and I crush them. The second thing that it called for was some Parmesan cheese, and the cheese is going to go ahead.
And And you know we're dairy free, so this is Daya. This is Daya's vegan cheese. It is just so he's doing a combination of cheese, mozzarella.
So those are the
Right
cheese
here.
we use.
Daya deliciously dairy free mozzarella and cheddar. Delicious.
Awesome.
And it melts so good. So that's why hubby is using it in this recipe.
Yes, and it also calls for a half cup of rough chop fresh parsley.
And this is what we have here, folks.
This is what we have right here. And you know, the gardener's residence.
Nothing goes to
nothing
waste.
goes to waste.
Hey.
We do pay a price for quality.
Absolutely.
Let's that cheese get all that cheese.
Get all of it in there.
all that cheddar. All right. The next thing it calls for is salt.
Yes.
So it calls for a half teaspoon. Like we said, we're doubling it, so we're putting 1 teaspoon of salt.
And it's sea salt.
Sea salt. Right there.
All right.
Next thing it calls for is eggs. So like we said, we're doubling it, so it's using 8.
And you know we're using an egg replacer because we don't eat eggs here. So this is cornstarch. If you have your egg replacer as a substitute, so we're using that same organic cornstarch, and that also helps to bind the ingredients together without you having to use eggs. Listen, if you don't eat eggs, don't worry about it.
All right.
We have solutions.
Okay, last but not least, it asks for 2 teaspoons of mustard. So we have the mustard here.
And
we had the sticker.
we have the yellow organic mustard.
All right. So we're gonna go ahead and scoop out every last bit of it.
Absolutely.
Nothing goes to waste. There's a cost that goes.
Look at the colors in here. Just
Alright.
beautiful.
So we're gonna go
I'm
ahead
gonna
and stir this around.
absolutely. There you are.
All right. So the eggs and everything is all together. Yeah. What is it that I'm remembering the first time I made this, I didn't do all of this. It's like sometimes the second time you get around to a recipe, you're like, it's better than the first time.
Absolutely.
All right, so that's all mixed in there. And the next step after this is to go ahead and form them into burger patty shape and put it in the oven and bake it from there.
Absolutely.
All right.
Oh, I can't wait, hon. How excited are you?
I'm excited.
All right. Let's.
Like
Wow.
my wife says, it's burgers and fries.
Yes.
We're taking it up to an extra level.
Another level. So
All
let's
right.
take another look at this because he's gonna form them into patties. Hold on, folks. Let's see.
All right, folks. So we're at the stage of you remember the batter with the beans and all the other ingredients. We transferred them to the frying pan, and we let it basically fried for 5 minutes.
Yeah, we're
on each
sauteing
side.
it on we're sauteing for 2 to 3 minutes on each
On
side.
each side.
Yeah.
So it's on the final, almost the final. When they're done in the frying pan here, we transfer them to our baking stone. We've had this baking stones for years, hon. So
Oh, yes.
It's a
We've-
lot of flavors in these
We've
stones.
used it.
And from that point on, we go ahead and put them in the oven. So when we get to that stage, we'll show you what's done. All right, stay tuned. Hello, folks. Well, we're back to putting the burgers now in the oven, so that they can bake at 375 temperature.
And we also have the sweet potato fries, and they're going to be in there for about 15 to 20 minutes. And the burgers are going to be in there for about 10 minutes.
10 to 15 minutes.
Absolutely.
We'll go ahead and push it in there.
And actually, I don't know, my husband actually forgot one step, guys. The breadcrumbs. So you can put 3/4 cup of breadcrumbs just so it can even hold even better together. But we use oat flour. So that worked out very well for us.
All right, so just a quick rundown. If you're doing, without doubling the recipe, 1.5 cup of cooked beans, 2 eggs, which we use egg substitute, 1/2 cup rough chop fresh parsley, 1/4 cup parmesan, which we use
Daya, which is vegan cheese.
2 teaspoon mustard.
Yes.
1/2 teaspoon salt.
Yes.
1/4 teaspoon fresh ground black pepper.
Yes.
Squeeze of fresh lime juice. And 3/4 cup toasted breadcrumbs, plus more if needed.
Absolutely.
And last but not least, 2 tablespoons olive oil.
Yes, and that's what we use. So, delicious, delicious. Hey, so this is the finished product. This burger, delicious. Just look at it. The cheese, you can see the veggies popping out of it. And these are the beautiful baked, crispy sweet potato fries. And we have it with just a little bit of organic ketchup and our organic spring mix. Very simple. We're keeping it very simple. And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna serve it to my papa. My papa is gonna be our taste tester today. Usually it's me and Andre, and we're like, let's not do it this way. My papa is gonna enjoy this. Look at this beautiful plate that I prepared for him, and he's gonna try it out and tell us what he thinks.
My father-in-law visiting from Haiti.
Okay.
Right.
Goûtez fry là pour dire nous qui sont français. So I'm speaking Creole to my papa, and I'm asking him, what do you think?
Well, give him a chance to chew, huh? Then you'll...
Go.
Les goûts?
Good. All right. Okay.
Okay. Kounya, la va goûter burger.
Okay. Han, have anything to say while he's giving him a chance to...
Go.
Les goûts. Oh, he's giving it a thumbs up. Les goûts. Listen,
right.
guys, listen. I think we've done an awesome job. He's giving us a thumbs up. There is nothing else we can do except to say, well job to the gardeners.
Yes. Well, thank you for joining us. Thank you for watching our videos.
Yes.
That was just giving you an insight on how we cook on a regular basis. Veggie burgers. Sorry, we're not going to make hundreds of veggie burgers. We just give you that example. Use your cookbooks that's available to you. Use recipes that's online and go with it. All right. Thank you for watching us.
Absolutely.
All
and
right.
once again, let's look at this beautiful burger and fries. There it is, folks. There it is.
Okay.